Thanks, Eddie. Thanks, Mon. Last week we told you about a campaign to reduce the number of Australians dying of heart disease, a silent killer which claims the lives of 51 Australians every day. So this morning we've asked nutritionist Sarah Lorenzo to take us through the top foods for improved heart health. Sarah, good morning,
Basil.
you.
Good morning.
This is particularly relevant now. We all did the heart test during the week.
Yes.
I'm 47 and I came in at 49.
Oh, okay, fantastic.
So not bad, but
not bad,
just a little bit over. So cardiovascular disease in particular, it's the leading cause of death and disability in Australia. So what we can eat can make a huge difference.
What we eat makes a massive difference. We know that through evidence. So here, if you look here, this is basically the top foods that are great for heart health. So what we're looking for is foods that are high in omega-3. We know that omega-3 lowers our triglycerides, lowers our cholesterol and reduces the hardening of our arteries. So over here, if you look at the salmon and the avocado, they're high in omega-3. As well, we want foods that are antioxidant rich. So antioxidants fight all the harmful things in our body from chemicals and other foods and foods that aren't good for us. So antioxidant rich foods here, we've got our blueberries, we've got our strawberries. I'd like to draw your attention to the pomegranate because a study was done on pomegranates, and what they did was they got people who had heart disease in the States and they actually showed that if they had a cup a day of pomegranate juice, it increased the blood flow to their heart. So, yeah, food really is medicine. Olive oil, of course, is our choice of oil with monounsaturated fats when we come to our cooking and salads. We want to have fibre. Fibre is really important. Fibre actually mops up the excess cholesterol in our gut and excretes it so we don't absorb it into our bloodstream.
Nothing too hard here either.
No,
I mean,
it's easy.
All of that stuff's pretty readily available. So you've got a healthy breakfast here. We're going to put the recipe up on our Facebook page. Is that hard to put together?
No. So this is my recipe. So what I do is I've got the oats and I've got some chia seeds. I've soaked them overnight in almond milk. My preference is almond milk for anyone with cardiovascular disease. It's got no saturated fat and it's low in calorie. So I did that with a bit of cinnamon. So cinnamon, we know, reduces our it stabilises our blood sugar level. You can have a taste, Basil.
It looks delicious.
It stabilises our blood sugar levels.
I'll make a mess though.
And as well, I've topped it with gorgeous antioxidant-rich berries, pomegranates, and of course a little bit of nuts, our good fats that are going to keep us full.
Right. Speaking of nuts, that recipe's going to go up on our Facebook page, as we said.
Yes.
So, are nuts good for you, or are they? Do you put on weight if you eat too many nuts?
The short answer is no. So nuts you will not put on weight, but the big key is moderation.
Okay.
We need to have that all in portion control. So what I've got here is what portions are each of these nuts, what you should be having per day. So generally when the study was done, we know that nut eaters are the kind of people who aren't going to grab for the can of Coke or the crisps anyway, but also with nuts, 70% of the fat is in the cell membrane, so we don't actually absorb all the fat. They keep us full, they're delicious, and they're a great healthy snack. My tip is, of course, just know your portion.
Right, so that's the right amount of each of those.
That's the right amount of each of those, yes.
Well, that's half good news and half not so good news. Sarah, thank you.
Thank you for having me.
Favourite segment coming up, Pop News with Sally.